I was born in one area, Ntungamo, and I heard you talking of the son of Mamudari. Is he here? This, one of those sons? Is here? Yes. That gentleman was with me in the primary school. But he was behind me. He was not. He was behind me in the primary school. We had initially 5 or 4 Indian families. One of them, Budara. Budara was the Wanyankore version of Abdallah. We called him Budara. I used to sell milk to him. I used to carry milk to him, to Budara. Then we had Mamudari, the father of those children. I think he would have been Muhammad Ali, but for us we called him Mamudari. Then we had 2 others whose names I don't remember very well. There was another one called Hari, who shifted and went to Mbara. He never came back. But he was a brother of Budara. Then later on, around 1956, came 2 Arabs. One was called Bumbakare, which was Abubakar. But you know the Banyankore destroy everything. The Banyankorenize everything. All the Africans. Like there's a place in Kampala here called Bakuri. That Bakuri is from an English name. A man was called Barclay. Barclay, he was staying there he was one of the first Europeans. So when you hear Bakuri, Bakuri is actually from Barclay, a man called Barclay. So this Indian Arab man, we were calling him Bumbakari, but his real name was Abubakar, I think. So these people, we had no friction with them. Why? Because we were playing different roles in wealth creation. For us, we were farmers of cows. We had cows and crops. There were a few fishermen. And these fellows were bringing what we did not have in our area. They were bringing textiles, bringing paraffin, bringing soap, bringing woozy thread, all those things from the shop, which they were bringing, salt for our cows, sukari, binzari. We don't eat binzari ourselves. Indians are the ones who eat binzari so much. What do you call binzari? Curry powder? What? Those ones who are not bothering with that. But salt, sukari, and some other items. And then they also started bringing some of the agricultural inputs. Like I would buy a chemical known as Gamatox from their shops for our cows to kill the ticks. So the relationship between us and these people was symbiotic, because we were all wealth creators. They were creating wealth in their own way, we were creating wealth in our own way, and we were complementing each other. So people like Idi Amin are people who are not part of the production process. They were wealth consumers, not being wealth creators. That's why they could see a problem. Because Indians were helping us. We are making our work easy. For us, we are farmers, cows, crops, and these fellows were making our work easy. So how could we have a contradiction with them? So it should be very clear that parasites are really the source of all this confusion. I used to hear here in Uganda, there were some frictions between some of the coffee farmers and the cotton farmers, but this was being caused by the British. Because the British were stopping the Africans from ginning cotton and hurling coffee. That Africans should, they were the ones creating the friction. So here in Uganda there was some argument about preventing the Africans from hurling their coffee and from ginning cotton, which eventually they did. So otherwise, I want to when you say Uganda is good, it is good because we follow logic and rationality. We cannot follow irrationality. How can you have somebody who is helping you to be a problem? What is the problem exactly with the Indians? So therefore, again, there was a seminar, I just saw it in the papers, where Professor Mamdani was involved with some other people. And I heard some people talking nonsense about Indian girls marrying Africans. Imagine, these are idiots. Why is this a big issue? If they want to marry, they get married. If they don't, Africans are not short of women. What is the problem exactly? How can this be an issue? Because in that meeting, I wish I was there. I would have really blasted those idiots. The culture is, the Indians have their different culture, Banyankole have their different culture. If they marry each one with the culture, they will actually inconvenience one another. So it's not an issue that it should be private, personal. If they want, they get married. If they, rubbish, not something to talk about. But there are enough areas, more than enough areas of common interest to these people. And when we came to Mbarara, when I came from the rural area to Mbarara area, we had the singers. Do you have singers here? Are they here? The Kara singers. What happened to the singers? The singers were the builders. They were the ones building in Mbarara. I think it is their specialization. People like Gupta, they also owned shops, but they were also active in building. So therefore, I want to welcome you here for Diwali. Is part of my obligation as the head of the country, because I welcome Christians for Christmas. They are always here for Christmas. I welcome Muslims for Eid al-Fitr. So why would I not welcome Indians? For Diwali, it's just logic. Now, coming to the issue of the children who are studying and being inconvenienced, these people are here. You have had the issue, Amoit. Amoit is one of our people. You have had, because if, Yalama, sit down. If the parents are already citizens, the children should have no problem. It should be automatic. And even those who are not citizens, but who are located here, they should get permanent residence status. That should not be an issue. And I don't want to hear that being an issue. If I hear, I would be not happy with those involved. And the ones who are not even citizens or not even residents, but are coming here frequently to do business, they should get multiple re-entry visa. That's common sense. You know me, I'm a wealth creator. What I have created with my hands. I'm not a parasite on anybody. So that's why I appreciate other wealth creators. I am a cow wealth creator. I have never owned a shop in my life. I cannot be a shop owner. So those who have specialized in shops, they help me. I look after cows, they look after the shops. My cows will not do well if I did not have the shops, the sellers of what we need, either as consumer items or as inputs in agriculture. So it's a complementarity. So the children should not have that problem of having to be in that dilemma that their parents are here, then they are not allowed to become citizens.